Well, hello everyone, and welcome to our daily. I was going to say daily. Our daily on Tuesdays hangout with a partly Swedish troupe, and we've got a great panel tonight. We've got a super guest. We've got a nice program for you. We're going to tell you a bit about our project and what we're all up to, what the buzz is all about, what are talking about. So, and I'd like to introduce, we have Denise Jusino is here, and we've got Christer Heru, who is a Swede living in Norway. We've got John Alfredsson, a Swede living in Los Angeles, and myself, a Swede living in Sweden. And we've got Charles Ashton, our big guest tonight, and our youngest person on the panel. And he's also our youngest sales director in the WOOCAR project. So very, very nice to have you all here, and I think we'll just start with having you, Charles, to give us a short story, and yes, just tell us who you are.
I'm coming up on here twice, aren't I?
Yes, you are.
Isn't that odd? Isn't that odd? I apologize. Internet. It's funny because right before we started this webinar, my internet went, and of course, perfect timing, right? My internet chose to kind of go out right away. So I'm on my phone and I'm on regular data connection here. So if I start to get glitchy, you just let me know, okay?
We're keeping our thumbs crossed.
I think we just lost him.
Maybe we did.
Okay, so.
Okay. We'll let Charles come back whenever he comes back. Then, how about Denise? You're in the picture. Introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. My name is Denise Jusino, and I am a mom of two, single mom here in South Florida, originally from New York, born and raised, and I am here in this company for about 2 months. I heard about it from Tony Rush, a leader in another group, someone who is a 6 or 7 figure earner. Really didn't think anything of it, and my friend here, John, broke it down for me. It took a while before I really got all of the information and understood it very well. But now I'm super excited. We are getting massive results here on this team, and you'll hear more about it. And I'm just excited to be here, and I hope you will be too. Dana?
Thanks. Yes, I could. Before I pass it on, I'll pop in between. I'm Sanna Hellström from Stockholm, Sweden, and I'm then actually living in Stockholm when I'm not like visiting my daughter in Australia or traveling someplace else. And I've been in the internet marketing niche for a couple of years with various results, mainly bad results, and I've been struggling and doing the journey that most internet marketers do. I think I don't think I'm any different in that respect. But I heard about this opportunity, and just like you, Denise, I actually immediately ran over to John and said, "What's this project? What's this thing going on?" And he said, "Wow, well, I'm in already, so you should get in." And I did. And and so in my first month, I had better results than I've had all year. So it was just amazing, and it's been it's just been very energetic, and it's been just a great start. And I think we will hear more about that. But the reason is because this is such an attractive marketing marketing and business opportunity. Yes, we'll hear more about that. But it's very attractive, and it's attracted people in a very not easy way. But I don't know what the word is, but it's really been attracting people. So it's been exciting. So that's where I'm at, and I'm really looking forward to working this last month of the year, producing some more results, and I'm looking forward to 2015, which is going to be an amazing year. So that's my story, and so I don't know. Do we have you back, Charles?
I'm back, and I don't know how long I'm going to stay because my internet has a mind of its own right now.
You better hurry. You better hurry. Just do it.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you guys for all making it on tonight. I don't know who's watching, but I am blessed and honored to have been invited onto the call by all the panel tonight. First off, whoever's listening, it doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter what your experience is in the industry. I don't care if you're 21 years old, I'm 21, or if you're 2,000 years old. Anybody can make this work. Everybody's winning. With a lot of experience or a little experience, it doesn't matter if you've been in traditional business, if you have an internet marketing background, if you have a network marketing background, if you have a no-work marketing background, this is for you. I mean that seriously. I'm seeing people from all sorts of skill sets, all sorts of ages that are coming in, and they're being able to generate an income that is their doing, not someone else's doing. 2 years ago, I was working as a server at Carrabba's Italian Grill. Going through college here in the Metro Detroit area. I'm actually from the States, from Michigan specifically, and I thought that was the only way that I could get through college, was to work this simple 9 to 5, right? Work 40 hours a week, really, really hard. But it never sat right with me that every day that I drove home during rush hour traffic on 96, I saw everybody's face, and they were all miserable. I hate to be blunt, but they're not all miserable. I mean, not everyone's miserable here, but I saw some faces that scared me. I saw faces that had been through a job that they didn't necessarily want to be in. I saw faces that were kind of sick and tired of being in the relationship that they were in. They maybe weren't excited to go home. Maybe they weren't paid enough. Maybe they weren't truly living. And all these things started going through my head as a young kid trying to make it in the world, and I started to think, like, what is the key, right? What is the way out, right? Sometimes, the world almost, seemed like a trap. Like, what was I going into, right? I saw my parents, and my father wasn't necessarily happy with what he was doing. Yeah, it paid well, but, there was something to life that I wanted to figure out, and I found it when I came across this industry. I found it when I was exposed to don't grow up, it's a trap. We're never growing up. Don't worry. But I found out that, there's a lot more to success in life than going to work 9 to 5. With all due respect to 9 to 5, there's nothing wrong with it. But in my opinion, I wanted to go out and I wanted to be my own boss. I wanted to work my own hours. I wanted to inspire people. I wanted to feel fulfilled at the end of the day, right? I saw a lot of people going through school here in the United States, very expensive, student loan debt, very high, and they were going to school for stuff that they felt obligated to go do because of their parents' opinions, because of society's opinions, and that kind of disgusted me that someone would throw their life down the toilet like that. Just to be blunt, I mean, we have one life. Why not live it to the fullest of your potential? Why not go out and be all that you can be? So I was exposed to the industry. I hopped on board, and I I worked my butt off. I failed a lot. And if you're on this call and you've done something like this before, whether or not that's traditional business, oh, that thing's scary, right? You're starting your own business. No one's telling you to show up at 9 o'clock. No one's telling you to clock out at 5, and you can wear your robe, to work. You sit behind the desk. You can sleep in. It's scary, right? No one's telling you what to do. It was scary for me. And if you're listening to this right now, and you don't necessarily have experience, you might be scared as well. But I dove in because it felt right. It felt mysterious. And what I did was I learned a lot. Not only about life, not only about people, but a lot about business. And when WooCar was presented to me about 2.5 months ago, I was mind blown at what this team was putting to the table. And these guys will explain later as to what WooCar is all about, what this team is doing. Okay, but this project that we launched just around 3-4 months ago has seen tremendous growth. I can't even put a number on it. I could just say tremendous. It's not. I'm not trying to be all hypey here, but it's something that thousands of people have had a chance to look into, and I haven't really seen many people that have turned it down because it just makes sense. And when it makes sense, it tends to make a lot of money, right? So what I'm going to show you here is the product that we have. The company that we're working with is Doobly. The company that WooCar has chosen to point our skill set at here is Doobly. And if you are wondering what kind of skill set we're talking about, don't worry about it. We got you covered. I'm going to share my screen here so that you guys can see. Can someone just give me a verbal confirmation that you guys can see the screen?
Yeah.
Yes.
See.
Okay. Awesome. So the product that we're working with here is Doobly. Okay. Doobly is the largest e-commerce direct sales company, but you know what? Notice that you don't see anything about an opportunity on here. This is our customer portal. Okay, we're open in every single country except South Korea, I believe. Okay. Also, I mean, you look at the colors when you first see this. It's color coordinated like Google. That's the first thing I saw. It's appealing to the customer's perspective, and when the customer side makes sense, the business side makes sense, which is probably why you guys are looking into it today. All right, Doobly's giving people cash back on travel, on our shopping mall, which I'll show you in a second, finance and investments and telecommunications. All right, it's just that simple. It's a free sign up, no gimmicks. It's free. Okay, it's like Groupon. That's what I thought at first. I'm like, wait, there's such thing as this Groupon thing, right? You get deals and stuff like that for free. It shares itself, right? Well, Groupon's even in our portal, I found out. But it's awesome because you got a free sign up here. I'll go into that in just a second. And it's simple. These merchants out here, what do they want? They want traffic. They want customers. And the customers are being incentivized to use Doobly's portal because we're giving people, I mean, I've seen up to 70% cash back at eHarmony, I believe it was. There's all sorts of deals that people are saving money on. I mean, these aren't any small name merchants here. We're talking Priceline, JetSetter, Hotwire, Best Western. Do you know anyone that owns an iPhone? Oh, look, you get 7% cash back at the Apple iStore. Bass Pro Shops. We got Christmas around the corner, guys. This is huge right now. It's something that it doesn't take a genius to figure it out. I might only be 21, but I do know something good when I see it. I mean, I've been taught by leaders in business to get ahead of the money. Don't change people's buying habits. Don't say, oh, hey, go buy my shake, buy my energy drink, buy my lotion, makeup, coupon bundle, whatever. Instead of changing people's buying habits, why not have people spend money where they are already spending it? Billions of dollars are spent on Madison Avenue every single year, multiple billions, okay, trillions even. I mean, now I'm just making up numbers here. Find it and give it to me. I'd love to know. But we have over 4,000 merchants in our United States portal, 10,000 worldwide. I know this is a Swedish call, so you guys got the numbers for the Swedish here. But there's 3 options for customers. They got the free, which is completely free, the premium for $4.95 a month, which is giving people an extra 4% cash back, and then they have the VIP, $99 for the entire year. People are saving an average of right around, what, there you go, $787.06, and they're getting an extra 6% cash back. And it's as simple as that. It is that simple. Oh, and they give you a cool Doobly prepaid debit card as well that you can load all your savings up onto. So I'm going to kind of move on here because if you're interested in this, which you should be, because I mean, I guarantee you're Christmas shopping right now. I just bought a necklace for my girlfriend. Oops, hopefully she's not listening to this. On K Jewelers yesterday, and I got like $40 cash back. It was awesome. You know, maybe you're looking for winter coats, and you're wondering, well, who in the world would use some third-party portal? I mean, yeah, it looks great. It's trustworthy. I mean, we have multi-billionaires that have started this company. Michael Hansen, Blas Garcias-Moros, who is the #5 guy over at Microsoft. Our CEO, Michael Hansen, for example, this guy actually helped engineer the Lego space program, which eventually turned into the Star Wars program for Lego, owned a lot of real estate. Anyways, it's something that it still doesn't fit right. Who would go through a third-party site? I mean, there's some crazy couponers out there to do that, but if people can continue to shop where they've always shopped, and now there's just a cool toolbar that popped down, wouldn't that be pretty sweet? We're already one step ahead of you. It's a simple download right here on the screen under Tools, Doobly Toolbar. Okay, and this toolbar is allowing people to go to Google, right? Search winter coats because it's cold out here in Michigan right now, and every single store that Doobly offers is popping up and getting hijacked here. I mean, look at this. LL Bean winter coats. We got Kohl's. We got Anna Taylor, Land's End. Now, I'm not Swedish, but I'm guessing that you guys have some of these stores too. I mean, Macy's, Moose Jaw, 11.2% cash back. Lord & Taylor here, Sierra Trading Post. I mean, the list goes on and on. If you're interested in if your favorite store is in the portal, then get back with the person that brought you here. But I promise you that it is, or something similar to it is. So with that being said, it's simple. It pops down, and look, it's showing people, guess what, Charles? You get 2.4% free cash back. But if you upgrade, right, it's upselling your customers all the time. If you upgrade to VIP, you're getting an extra 8% or 6% cash back for a total of 8.4 here. That simple. You click on the site, pops down from the top, activate cash back, you log in your little username here, and you're good to go. It's that simple. So when I saw that and I realized that we're receiving a small cut of all of these people's purchases, 25% cash back at the free level of all of our customers, I could not sleep, okay? And you should have trouble sleeping too. I don't want to be arrogant, but this is big, very, very big. I'm not trying to, like I say, be like some kind of dramatic guy here, but we all know how big Groupon got. It was one of the fastest growing companies because of the simplicity that it was shared. It shared itself. Remember when your mom and dad and friends were talking about it? That's what this is going to be, but we're hearing about it before everyone else. And we're using an affiliate marketing model to take it to the marketplace. Amazon.com is an affiliate marketing model. People are paid to go out and take it to the marketplace. Okay, now that Amazon's a $70 billion some odd dollar company, there's no money to be made anymore. But the people that took action, that teamed up and blazed the trail, made a significant amount of money. And that's what you're hearing about right now. So I want to pass things on here. Sorry for taking up so much time, but I wanted you guys to see that and see how important it is that you understand how this portal shares itself, how the toolbar works for online shoppers. I heard yesterday off a news article that $65 billion will be spent here in the United States alone on Christmas presents this year. That's a pretty big number. We can capture a small part of that, and we're going places. So I'm going to let these guys kind of share with you how we're going to go out there and do that, what Team WooCar has to offer, and thank you guys so much for having me on.
Thanks, Charles. Thanks. That was a great presentation. Thanks a lot. We still have two people that we haven't introduced, and it's John Alfredsson. Do you want to connect here?
Hello, thank you. Yeah, absolutely. I'm John Alfredsson, and I live in Los Angeles, California, and I've been involved with this project for a couple of months, and I'm just as excited as Charles is, because this is a huge opportunity, really huge. It's not just for the U.S. U.S. is one of the biggest markets in the world, but if you look at this worldwide, I mean Europe, Asia, Sweden. Well, I mean there are so many markets and so many people shopping everywhere online that there's so much money spent all the time that if we can just get a small little cut of that by helping people saving money. I mean, the travel industry, I met Michael Hansen, the CEO of Doobly, about a month ago or so, when he was here in San Diego having a presentation, and he said that the travel market in the world for just online travel, purchasing the travel tickets online, is basically a $500 billion market worldwide. So, and we have a lot of travel companies in our portal. We have hotels.com, we have Priceline, we have car rentals, we have airlines. So there are a lot of money to be saved, but so the market is huge, and we have the holidays right in just a few weeks coming up. People are spending more money than ever, and so it's really the right time to get into this now, and the online shopping is just going to continue to go up and up over the years to come. So that's why what we're doing right now, we're preparing. We're not just gearing up for this holiday because it's right around the corner, but we're also gearing up for the future for years to come with what we're doing with Team WooCar. And Team WooCar is basically our I should say our system that is backing up Doobly, that we're using to promote Doobly, because it's actually not even promoting, because this is a system that is doing the promotion itself. But I think I want to let someone else talk about WooCar. If maybe Christer wants to talk about WooCar a little bit and tell us what WooCar is all about.
Sure. Hi, my name is Christer. Hello. I'm living in Oslo. I'm from Sweden, and I'm known to this panel since years before, and I've known John for probably 2 or 3 years now. I've been online for the last 3 years, working with the same company, but actually when I saw this opportunity, I couldn't really resist. It took me about, I don't know, 20 minutes to decide, and I was in. And like, I had to just mention about a small thing about Doobly. I know for the European listeners here and Swedish listeners, they might know and might have heard about Doobly before. Doobly is a Danish company that has been around before as another kind of company, but they've been around now for the last 2 years doing the cashback system that they're showing us now, and it's a huge market that they're entering now in the US market. So that's why it's so exciting that we're actually taking over the US market. It's fairly unknown in the US market as for now, but they will not be unknown in the future. So that is just a small thing. And I would also like to say that even for the Swedish people, we can actually use Doobly. For example, I was in the States last week, and I had to rent a couple of cars, and I got cash back doing that for myself. I'm going to Thailand next week, and I'm booking all the hotels through hotels.com, and I'm making I'm getting cash back on all the hotels that I'm booking through hotels.com. So it's really useful, and even though it's not we don't have a shopping mall in Sweden or in Norway, we can actually use the system wherever we travel around in the world. And if we go to stores in the US or wherever they have a shopping mall. So with that said, we have this great company behind us, or together with us, doing this promotion for us, doing this advertising and marketing for us. And the company is, we got some great people, great marketers that started this company because they saw this opportunity. They saw what Doobly is doing and what their vision is, and they said, okay, we're gonna conquer the American market. And you got some experts in SEO, which stands for Search Engine Optimization. And there are a lot of great marketers in other areas as well. So they're creating this huge marketing vehicle, you can say, and everybody that is involved in Team WooCar will have the opportunity to actually enjoy the benefits of this machine. And so that's why Charles mentioned in the start that you don't really have to be experienced, you don't have to know anything actually about marketing, anything about online marketing, because this WooCar machine is actually taking care of all that for you. What you do have to do is actually engage and help out with some small tasks that this team has assigned for us. As for now, we're actually doing small tasks, simple tasks that anyone can do. It's a cut and paste kind of deal as for now. And there will be several different tasks that is demanded to actually able to be as big as this product will be, and how big it really is. So I don't know, would someone like to fill in some for what the WooCar product is all about?
Yeah, I can continue with take over again. And yeah, as we're the WooCar project started by Matt Trainer, and he is the search engine, one of the best search engine optimization experts in the world. He had a very successful search engine optimization business worth tens of millions of dollars. And search engine optimization is basically getting content ranked in the search engine in Google when people are searching for different types of keywords that are related to the product that you have to sell. So what we're doing is we're helping him and his team. He has the knowledge and how to get content ranked in the search engines for keywords, and we are helping him to create that content, creating those videos, and he is putting them up with his system, putting it up on the internet and getting it ranked in Google for when people are searching for keywords that they want to save money on a product that are going to shop, or they want to get a rebate or find a coupon code or whatever it may be. Then our content is supposed to show up, and the videos that we have created, and those videos are telling people about Doobly and how they can save money and get cash back for free and so on. So this marketing machine is going to eventually bring in thousands upon thousands of customers each day to Doobly, and through our machine that we're calling a rotator. And a rotator is basically just a script that is rotating. Every person that is a part of this project is getting spots in the rotator if they're helping out and with their time and creating videos and doing tasks. And the rotator basically is a script that rotates the leads that are coming into the system are getting spread out between all the participants. The first customer that comes in, basically, the system goes to the first person on a list. Second person that comes in through the search engine go to the second person on the list, and so on. So it rotates around through a list, and we get those people attached to us as if we were the referrer of that person into Doobly, and for that Doobly is compensating us. So we're getting basically a percentage of the person that we refer when they are shopping online and getting cash back. I'm not sure if that was good enough explanation, but you're welcome to fill in. I think that explains most of what WooCar is. So WooCar is this marketing machine, so you don't have to know anything about marketing. Matt Trainer and his team, they know all about search engine optimization and marketing, and they're also providing us with a lot of training so we can learn it as well. But we don't need to know anything when we're getting started. We can get, as long as we have a little bit of time to set aside, we're getting instructions on how to do these tasks, and we can get credits to be a part of this rotator to get these customers coming in, because those customers are over time are worth a lot of money to us, and will bring in a passive income to us in the end, and that's what we want. That's Matt's vision too. He wants to help as many people as possible to create a passive income, so that people can quit their jobs and do whatever they want with their time, and don't have to worry about money ever again. So basically, that is his goal. Let's help as many people as possible to achieve that. And Doobly, that is definitely possible.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yes. Yeah, I think that's a good, that explains it. You know, that explains what we do actually, or what our system is going to be doing. I think we could also add that not only will we attract customers, there will also be an opportunity to attract other business builders, which is another big part of it. But of course, the customers is going to be the huge part, and I'm just thinking about the passive part, because a lot of people are asking, like, well, how can it be passive? You know, nothing is really passive, but it does become a passive, like a residual income, because the customers that we do attract will be attached to each one of us, and as long as they shop, we're gonna be actually grabbing a piece of their cash back. So
we shouldn't say that we grab a piece of their cash, because they are getting their cash back. We're getting compensated from Doobly because they are shopping and getting cash back. So we're not taking away anything from the customer.
No,
the customer
you're
will
right.
Get their cash
You're
back.
right. Absolutely, yes. Charles, I was thinking on your little name tag it says Young Wukar. What does that mean for you? Are you involved in a project with the young people, or?
I don't want to confuse anyone. It's not a separate project at all. We're all one unit here. But what we found, man, is there's a lot of young guys and gals. I don't know I don't know what the education system's like anywhere else, because I'm ignorant. I admit. But the United States, it's expensive, very expensive to go to school. In fact, student loan debt is the #1 debt here. I forgot how many billions of dollars. No, it's a very large number. Okay, but you know, we got kids trying to go to school and they're working jobs trying to just make it by, and they're lucky to be making, you know, $7.40 an hour, which is minimum wage. Times 40 hours a week, we got inflation going up, and what do we have? Minimum wage staying stagnant. So what's happening is it's becoming harder and harder to live the lifestyle that our parents and grandparents have been accustomed to. You know, times are changing, in my opinion, and the young guys kind of saw that, you know, we have a large group of young people that is struggling just to make it by. So we just, you know, kind of had a little talk with Matt, and he decided to throw the Young Wukar together. So that's what that's all about. But I don't want to get distracted from the main vision of what we're discussing. I want to bring Denise on and have her share a couple of thoughts if she would like. But before I bring you on, Denise, I think it's really important that everyone understands just how large of a deal it was for Matt to even start Wukar and start this system, this cannon, John, that you explained. Yes, you can point it anywhere. We're creating something that is it's everlasting. It's going to be able to be pointed in whatever direction we want it to. But what I saw was that Matt dropped a $40 million search engine optimization contract to focus 100% of his energy on this. Okay, you don't just do that without seeing something bigger than what you're already doing, a way to, you know, ultimately help more people, be able to reach out. And if you guys don't understand Matt, you got to get to know the guy. He's had it all, okay? He's had a lot of material things throughout his life, and I know that we're following the right person because he's had it all. But you know what he told me? He was still miserable. with where he was at. I don't know what your life's like financially right now, but if I had it all, I'd be pretty darn happy. Well, you know what? He had a void, and his void was ultimately giving back. He's taken it all in his whole entire life. Now he wants to give it back, and he's found a way to do that through WooCard. Not to mention the fact that, I mean, you're talking about all these customers, but we're receiving $45 on every $99 VIP customer that enrolls. That is unheard of. Plus 25% of their cash back at the free level. I mean, yes, I left my previous company because I realized what I was doing wasn't so residual. But when you look at big brands, big merchants that have stamped their name in the economy, no one's ever going to stop spending money there. And if no one ever stops spending money there, unless the world ends tomorrow, we have an income that's going to be there no matter what. Beach money, okay? The kind of stuff that people fantasize about that sounds too good to be true. That's the kind of stuff that I'm talking about. I mean, you might think that sounds weird and that might turn you off, but I want you to really play with that for a second. How many people are shopping at Nordstrom's right now at this very second for the holidays? How many people are going and they're traveling in this $500 billion travel industry as John is talking about? How many people are going out there and spending money on bills and appliances and stuff like that? We got it all. So I want to pass things off to Denise so that she can kind of tell her story here, tell her experience so far, I hope I'm not Santa. I should be probably passing it to you to pass it to Denise. I mean, you know Denise better than I do. I mean, tell us a little bit about Denise.
Well, you Charles, missed my little intro because you were between connections. But I'll just say a couple of things because we're going to probably wrap this up soon, right, John?
Yes.
Okay. And yeah, we have just you know, I actually am a college graduate, as John is, and maybe some other people here who followed in that path that we were told to do. And you're exactly right, Charles. I started, once I graduated, I started working, but that was not even my whole intention. For me, I always wanted to own my own business. And I thought that I was going to learn about this in college. And that's not what happened. I just learned about an occupation. But soon after, I did start my own practice. And so I was an entrepreneur for many years. And, you know, I wouldn't have it any other way. But even as an entrepreneur, you're solo. You're on your own, you're still exchanging time for money, and I think this is the best model of a business where you know, your accounting is being taken care of by somebody else. You don't have employees to take care of. This is like an awesome model, period. So, and in addition to that, we have like this great company that has a great combination of trends that we're catching, management, you know, these multi-millionaires and billionaires that have experience in, you know, blue chip type companies, and we are in it in the very beginning. So all of these things together make like a perfect storm, and it's, you know, anybody who gets in right now is going to be really well off in the future. Income disclosure. But those are my final thoughts for that.
Great. Thanks, Denise. Yes. Yes, we should be wrapping it up. And who else has some final thoughts? John and Christoph, you have some final thoughts before we say thank you for tonight, or yes, this afternoon for some and evening for some.
Yeah, I just want to say that we probably have a lot of listeners with some questions about this, and we would like to invite you to get back to the person that actually invited you to this hangout. It's I'm not sure about the link, John, and that is below this video.
Yes, the link should be below this video. So that's I mean, or you can just get back to a person that invited you to this.
Good. No, that was it for me. I can't agree more with what has been already said. So it's a huge opportunity, and everybody should look into it because it's just almost too good to be true. It is true.
There should be a link below, right?
Right.
Yes. So I want to have something that I want to say as well. One final thought. You might have heard the acronym for a job like Just Overbook, and that's basically what it is for a lot of people. I mean, they're getting making enough money to keep them where they're at, so they're just getting by. But if a lot of people are not happy with their jobs, or they want to be able to do more things in life as well beside of their job, so what if you can take this opportunity, raise your income level, passive income level, by just putting in a little bit of extra time now in the beginning, and that will raise your income for many years to come, so that you can travel more. Maybe you want to stay in your job, but you can get more money so that you can travel more. You can maybe buy a house, buy an extra car, whatever you like to do. That is the opportunity here. You have an opportunity to change your life and your financial future for the rest of your life. And now is the right time. It's the end of the year. You get right time to prepare for next year. I know the holiday is coming, but if you start preparing now, you have a good start when 2015 coming in just a month, and you'll be running right out of the gate and changing your life. So click on the button right now, and or contact any of us here in the panel, and we'll be happy to help you out. So we hope you enjoy this, and I want to say thank you, and on everyone's behalf here, and we're wrapping this up. So hope you've had a good day or good night wherever you are.
Have a good night, guys. Thank you for making it on.
Thank you for coming on, Charles, and thank you everyone else in the panel.